Hello, everybody. Fighting our website for some reason. So we're going to get logged in a little bit early here, settle in, and we're going to hope that the website starts to clear up a little bit. It's being a total loser, this website. Our website right now, before I throw it in at the window, is jollyrogerukulele.com. And from there you can find sheet music for the day's lessons. Well, you find tons of sheet music there. A whole ukulele program that you should follow and take. And then opportunity to become a great instrumentalist on our beloved instrument. Today we're playing Down in the Valley, and I've been working on the railroad. Not particularly complicated songs, but kind of a great opportunity for you to have some fun and you know, just be silly a little bit. https://jollyrogerukulele.com. We're tweeting right now. Tuff-er ukulele. I really want to put on, what I really want to do is put on my other graphic, but I don't have that. It's not going to work, so whoops. Messages. I don't need that. What happened to it? Did it go into another window? Oh, it vanished altogether. Well, cool. Let's try again. Internet's been fussy today. Alright, let's try again. Click here, click there, click here. Patience. Alright, there's that. Has the photo come down yet? The photo finally came down. Jeez Louise. Let me go grab a photo. Upload. Tuff uke. Kick your fanny. Scroll down. There's the cow. And tweet. Alright, forgot to put the other thing on there. Ah, well, close enough. And then, alright, so we're at jollyrogerukulele.com. Let me get, this is not right. This is not right. Let me put this on here. Really fighting it today. Let me go let me edit this. It's probably too late to edit it now. Change. Scroll down. Put the cow on there. Oh, okay, that's fine. So let me save. Oh, it's too big. Are you kidding me? Alright, whatever. It can't be too big. I checked that. I checked this sort of thing. No, apparently not. Anyway, alright, so we can't do that. No wonder it's being a pain. How big is it? Alright, so we will start here in 4 minutes. Carol is here. Carol, glad to see ya. My image is too large. That's why. How big is it? It'll probably be 2.1 megabytes. When are they going to get rid of that rule? Download. Tuff uke. Kick your fanny. Properties. 2.58 megabytes. Ah, how is that possible? I'll have to fix that. Alright, well, should be JPEG compressor. Let's see. Upload file. Up. Downloads. Tuff uke. Kick your fanny. Click. Compressing. Download. Close. Why can't they just make it easy? Save file. Okay. Close. Over here. Sorry guys, I am messing with everything here. I will be done with all of the messing around here in just a second. One more. Double click here. Take this. Let's move it over into just downloads by itself. Go into downloads. Kick Your Vanity Friday. Goes into Tuff-er. Moved. Delete. Come over here, make sure this thing is closed. And then I can go back here. We'll be starting in 1 minute, guys. In the meantime, you're getting tuned up, getting your music downloaded, all that good stuff. I should probably be doing the same thing. And, all right, so we're logged in there. And we had another update on my gadget here, so we're going to see how well this works. So far, it seems to be working pretty lovely. Oh, they changed the font on here. That's exciting. Jolly Roger, ukulele. I can actually see it now. Songs. Oh, so nice. How wonderful. Finally, something that's good. Downloads. Ukulele. Yes. I agree. Next. Patience. Finish. Trash. And Tuff-er. This goes here. This goes here. Come down here. How do I know which is this? Oh, minimized. I could delete all this previous stuff, huh? Delete. Where's delete? There's delete. Alright, so now he's fixed. There's that. Click OK. Click here. We need this to go away. Close. Today, guys, I probably mentioned it already. We're playing Down in the Valley. And we are playing... I've been working on the railroad. You should have your, if you have a banjo-lele, this is your day, guys. You should get those out. Because that's what we're playing. Down in the Valley, Down in the Valley. That one is perfect for baritone. Down, clink, 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 clink. Always. And then, of course, clink, 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 clink. And then let's go over here to I. Whoops. Whoops, when did I hit? Oh. Let's go back one out of here. Let's go to I. Go back to the cloud. Oh, this is so nice. They fixed the fonts. I feel like I've just won the lottery here. I can actually read stuff. I've been working on the railroad baritone. I've been working on the railroad ukulele. We download those. I said okay. 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 All right. Let's get going. Who else here today? Carol. Visiting Cloudy Upper Highlands Ranch today. Oh, you're down in town. Oh, good to see you, Carol. Vic is sunny up in Eugene. Donna says hello. Ronnie, 77 and sunny. Is about to get to be 99 degrees in New Mexico. Springtime. Jerry is here, back in the saddle. Go grab that baritone, banjo, Jerry. Sandy, 68 degrees in the Yoop. Kay is in. Kay, thank you for... Oh, I was going to have that cup here. Shoot, I forgot to bring that in. Kay gave me a Jolly Roger ukulele coffee cup. I'm very, very excited about it. Cindy is here. Pam, happy to be here. Beautiful day in Connecticut. Made even better by a short day at work. Nice. Peter Cottontail was a hit with Did you really play Peter Cottontail? That's awesome. That makes me happy. Elizabeth, good afternoon. Spring is in the springtime in the shed. Yeah, time to get rid of it. Time to get out of our parkas, right? Bruce in from Virginia. Good to see you, Bruce. Marianne in from Michigan also. Daffodils are on the way up. We've seen some daffodils here in Denver already, too. Arlo's here today. Jack and Barbara in from gloomy Glenview. Oh, that's sad. Everybody else having springtime, not Jack. 41 degrees in Bozeman. Cooler than last weekend when temps on. Yeah, I know, right? We've got like 80 degrees going on around here. So, yeah, 41 feels like it's freezing, huh, after warm weather. Evelyn's in. Have been having a good day down there. Red is here. Hey, boss. There's Red, and she's money today. Jacqueline, and Jerry's got her banjo. All right, so we're not going to need to work too hard on these songs here today. So let's get going. Christine pulled out her banjolele also, and Laurel, yeah, if you got a banjolele, this is your day. All right, so many things are happening. One, I'm fighting the internet on here, terrible. But my gadget updated its firmware, so who knows what's going to happen. We're going to have a technological miracle if we survive the next little bit. And I apologize for the weird beginning, but I knew I was having technical difficulties, and I wanted to get in and fix a few of them. So, down in the valley, let's go grab it. Down in the valley. Let's grab ukulele. Down in the valley ukulele. That means down in the valley banjolele for some of you. And Patricia, I do have 2 banjoleles. I'm going to be emailing you back. What do we know about this? 1925, so right dead square in the middle of Tin Pan Alley. And in the key of C, we know that's usually a good thing. And normally I'd give you down in the as a pickup, but it takes up the whole measure, so it's really its own first measure. But it's really a pickup. An NC on sheet music will mean no chord. Okay, so you'll see that on professionally produced sheet music. Not that the sheet music I produce, I consider to be amateur produced sheet music. It's just that it happens to be way better than any professional sheet music you're going to buy out there, because I care. The NC, no chord, you'll see that in professional music. 3, 3, 5. Now, if you are newer, you're playing the melody, right? 3, 7, 7, 5, 3. That's plenty of work there. And if you've been around a while, you're doing one of two things. You're either trying to play the tough uke, or you're working on your chords, being smart about chords. Nice 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Also, guys, when you are in waltz time, you can usually pull off a 6-beat arpeggio. Down in the valley so low, valley so low. No, it's not going to work on this one. So just do a 3-beat pattern. I was like, that's not going to work. Let's do down in the valley so low. So that's an excellent way to make something sound beautiful. Just a 3-beat. Let's just do a 3, because it's a slow song. You're not going to get away with a 6-beat pattern. Just do a 3-beat pattern. Thumb, index, middle on every measure with your chords, and it'll sound great. So let's do that. If you know you can play melody, you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Play chords for me, okay? And that gives baritones a chance to do their deal. Let me play through the melody. And remember, you got a 7 right off the bat, so you probably want to start in 3rd position. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 7, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5, 8, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 7, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5. Whoops, hit the wrong number. 8, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3. Okay, so not a ton of music there, right? So that's when you know, all right, I got this. I'm going to conquer this piece of music. I am perfectly ready to get that done. So the melody, not a ton there, but it's beautiful, right? And most everybody knows the tune. We don't know why. About a guy, things aren't going so well for him. He ends up in jail, and he's in love, but he's got to let his sweetheart go because he's going to be in jail, the Birmingham jail. The words don't make any sense. I've spent a lot of time on the internet trying to figure this thing out. They don't make any sense. As you may have figured out, a lot of songs have words that don't make any sense. Let's play the Tuff uke together. Baritone players, stay on chords, please. 1, 2, 3. G chord with pinky. Right? So not a ton of music there. Probably something you can just sight read. If you're newer, obviously still plenty to work on there. I think the big moments here to pay attention to are not rushing your dotted half notes. When you get to measure 2, for example, down in the valley, we have a tendency as tablature players to go, right, to jump to that 3 real fast, because we know that ends the thought. But you really, and I do it all the time on broadcasts, I do it all the time in classes, I do it all the time, and then when I have a private lesson with somebody, they come in and they don't do it, and sure enough, they come in early. And so take my advice on this: you will come in early if you are not counting your long notes. Down in the val, 2, 3, lee, 2, 3, valley, so low, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hang your head. So the thought process, you don't do it out loud, you don't do it with your foot, but somewhere in your body you're counting 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That way you're not going to come in. I don't recommend you count every single note. I think it takes the fun out of music. But I do think on long notes you darn well better, because you will come in early, especially with tablature. It's so hard to tell how long notes are supposed to be in the first place, that when you get to a long note, our habit is where we build everything off of quarter notes, and so we have this tendency to short the long notes, and you don't want to be that. That's why you'll see in all of my, not all of them, but almost all of my arrangements, when you see a long note, clunk, clunk, I'm adding in a couple of notes in there. That's mostly to help me count, right? And it theoretically to help you count, and theoretically to make it sound prettier. Now, let's grab the baritone version of this, and I think I don't know if there's much else to talk about with this song. I do know, if you're ever in the Birmingham jail, apparently this was written in the Birmingham jail, and that's according to Wikipedia. And so if you're ever there, you're going to be all set. On this time around, when we go to baritone, I'm going to back out of this. When you go to baritone, down in the valley baritone, now we have choices, right? So ukulele players, you're playing your G chord, dun, 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 and your D chord, dun, 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 D7, just lift up your middle finger from your D chord, and then I'm sure there's probably a C chord in here somewhere. There's not. It's a 2-chord song. How delightful. All right, so we got G's and D's, and that's it. Well, how lovely. If you are on a ukulele, and you have a baritone and you have a banjo in the group, right? What do you want to do? Baritone players are going to carry the melody. Right? That's what the baritone. So it's going to be covered. The pretty part's going to be covered. Banjo players, clink, 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 right? So you're just playing your chord. Anytime you have an opportunity with the banjo, if you've got somebody else taking care of the melody, that's your time. If you want the vast majority of banjo playing, it's holding chords and plucking like mad over here, right? And that's sort of the banjo style, but you can absolutely play tough uke with a banjo, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but always playing chords and doing a pick of some sort is going to sound great. Okay, so here we go. Probably let's do this. Baritone players, if you can, play either tough uke or melody. Okay, ukulele players, if you'll give me a nice beautiful 3-strum for each measure, and banjos, if you'll give me an arpeggio plug, 1, 2, 3 type thing. I think we'll end up sounding magnificent. Let's give that a try. Let's see. Oh, Janice made it in. Snowing. Oh my gosh. Sunny and listen to this. Listen. So one, we have all these banjo players here, and then Lynn is here. She's running late. Michelle, sunny, and then Janice, snowing. No fair. Snowing bad. Oh my gosh, Janice. That's terrible. All right, here we go. Down in the valley, baritones on melody or tough uke. Ukulele players, nice beautiful strum. Banjo players, give us an arpeggio. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. Typo what I found, measure 20, it says 8, you have the chord 7, 7, 8, and then 3, 2. It should really be 7 on the 3rd string and 7 on the 2nd string. Sometimes when I copy paste from the ukulele version to the baritone version, it's not quite as smart as I wish it was about string placement. And so measure 8 has the same problem. The chord is 7, 7, 7, 8, and then the next note should be a 7 on the 3rd string and then a 7 on the 2nd string. Other than that, everything's fine in the music. All right, so let's play it one more time. Let's go back to baritone. I think it'll sound the best the other way. All right, so baritone players. Let's do the ukulele. Let's do the ukulele sheet music. I want to put this all together. I want us to be all right. So imagine. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Imagine we are a worldwide orchestra. Okay, banjo players. You are either giving me tough uke, or you are giving me arpeggiated chords. Ukulele players, you are either giving me melody or you're giving me tough uke. And baritone players, you're giving us a smooth, beautiful, lush boom chord underneath here. We're on the ukulele version of Down in the Valley. We got all of these different pieces and parts. If you don't know what the heck's going on, 2, you're the drummer. 1, 2, 3, right? That's not an unimportant way to play ukulele. And let's see how it sounds. Oops, forgot to change. Linda. Come on, Linda. Check in. All right, we're all here, okay? Ukulele players are on melody or tuff-uke. Banjo players, you're on tuff-uke or arpeggiated chords. Baritone players, you're on smooth, lush, beautiful chords. 1, 2. By the way, we'll play it twice through and be really sad. So we'll do the first time, and then the second verse makes no sense whatsoever. So we'll do the first verse and the third verse. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you might want to add in an extra measure at 20, double that up. Or maybe put a bar chord on the end or something. It feels a little lackluster there at the end. But yeah, so there you go. That's it. I don't know what else to say about that. That's really old school. All right, Down in the Valley. And I used to think that was a religious song, but it's not at all. There is a weird, in what they think is the original wording is, build me a castle 40 feet high so I can see him riding by. And it's unclear whether that would be him, meaning his girlfriend's new boyfriend, whether that is, the savior riding by. No, it doesn't make any sense. So in any event, it's a lovely little tune, not hard to play, and you can just sort of have a little bit of fun with it. All right, let's go get I've Been Working on the Railroad. Now, I do want to mention very quickly, most of you guys know who Warren Buffett is. Warren Buffett used to be the richest man in the world, and then, if I remember right, what's his face? The computer guy, Microsoft guy took him over. Bill Gates took it over, and then now, of course, Jeff Bezos took it over because we are all buying our stocks from him. And back in the day, you're grabbing I've Been Working on the Railroad ukulele version. Back in the day, Warren Buffett bought a whole bunch of railroads, and they had him on Chinese television, and they said, hey Warren, we hear you're a ukulele player, and he is, by the way. He knows basic chords and does a little singing. And they says, well, would you sing us something on the ukulele? This is on Chinese television, and there's a video of him. You can go see it on YouTube. Of Warren Buffett playing "I've Been Working on the Railroad" on Chinese television. I've been working on the railroad, and he's a big ukulele guy. He's been playing ukulele his whole life, and gives tons of ukuleles out to the boys and girls clubs there in Omaha and all that stuff. So there is a ukulele connection to this song if you were desperate to find it. 1894, and what I did here was put it in A. I think it fits on there best, and it turns out that it ends up being 3 pages long. So it's fine. There won't be any problem until we get to the 3rd page, and then things go to heck pretty quick. So let's take our time walking through it, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, Pam says we sounded good. Yeah, guys, that was a nice orchestration. Good job, everybody. All right, I've been working on the railroad. Grab your A chord. Baritone players, you know these are straightforward. A chord, D chord, your E7 chord is here, and baritone B7 is this one. Okay, HR E7. Okay, and I think that's it. Oh, you have a C7. C7 is here. C sharp 7 is right here. So you actually have this really quite unpleasant shape for C sharp 7 on baritone. I think that's it though. Yeah, that's the only thing that's unpleasant on baritone. Better to play it on ukulele. Okay, grab your A chord. I'm going to walk through it kind of slow, take our time, and then we'll stop where we need to. So A chord, and then 0, and then again. A chord with your pinky, no pinky. D chord is a bar 2, pinky 5. Go back to your regular D, ring finger, and then A chord with your pinky on 4. Then we repeat the idea. Here's a new idea. I would do bar 2, middle finger on the 3rd string's 3rd fret, and then my pinky hasn't moved anywhere. Guess what you got? You got a 9th shape on here. And you can hear it, right? Take the 4 off, strum it again, put the 4 back on, and then you got your E7, strum it again, A chord, partial A chord, D chord, bar on 2, pinky on 5, open D chord, ring, and then a bar on 1 and your pinky on 4, regular D chord, pinky on 4, regular D chord, A chord, A with your pinky on 4, okay, and then again, 5-4, E7, A. You can see what I do. We got a whole note there. What's the chance of you coming in early on Dinah? Pretty high, right? But if you make yourself play dum, 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 then you don't come in early, okay? Dinah, won't you blow? Ready? Play. Partial A. Full A. D chord. Bar chord. E7 with your pinky on 4. And then just use your ring finger to get the other 2 there. A chord, ring, pinky. Again. Again, filler notes to keep you from coming in early. Pinky. E7, pinky, ring, pinky, pinky and an A chord. Bar on 2, pinky on 5. And then you got that mess, right? So now we know things are about to get real. Bar on 9, F shape in front. Okay, I didn't write this song, I just write the arrangements. Okay, goes way up high like that. Then come back to your E chord, bar on 4, pinky on 7. Be thankful, by the way, when you look at something like that and you're like, yeah, that's no big deal. Like I've discussed many, many times, there are entire web discussions about how to avoid the E chord. It's just something we do around here. Move to the 5 with your middle finger. I'll grab the 2 and then an A chord. You can hear the goofiness in there, right? Dum, dum, dum. A chord with the 4. No 4. Partial A. Pinky. A chord. E7. Whoops, A chord. Bar chord on 2 and pinky on 5. Slide all the way up. Try to keep that bar down the whole time. And then F sharp. Okay. And the bar on 4, pinky on 7. E chord again. A chord. One last time. Okay, and then you look at that and you're like, what's that? Oh, that's just a bar on 7, F shape in front. No, it's not. It's a 7. It's a bar on 7, 8 and 9. That's the 9th shape again. 8 and 9. So you got a bar on 7, a 7th middle finger on the 3rd fret, ring finger on 9. Oh, that sounds cool. And then you're going to put your pinky up on 11. And then bar on 9, pinky on 12. That's cool. That's very fun. So you've got a 9th shape here at 44. 9th. All right, you got it? Questions, comments, concerns? This will be fun. Baritone players, you're giving us 4 beats per measure. If you are a newer player and you want to play the chords, you're giving us 4 beats per measure. If you are still getting your melody playing up to speed, this is a perfect opportunity. It's really lots of 4s in there. We don't play tons of 4s generally. And then Tuff-er players, you of course, you're fine until you're not fine, right? Let's see how we do. From the top, and banjo players, this is for you, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's wrong with that? That's pretty fun. All right. Janice says, I have never ever heard this song in my life. I think I'll go with melody. Let's give Janice the treat. Okay, so Janice lives in Scotland. I've been working on the railroad. It's not the #1 song in Scotland. When you go to any ukulele strum along, they will and the theme is railroad songs. This is coming up, right? Let's do it. Let's just sing it, okay? Forgot Janice was here. For Janice's benefit, let's do it ukulele strum along style. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day, 2 and 3 and 4. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morning. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Go. Strumming on the old banjo. B5 fiddly-I-O. B5 fiddly-I-O. B5 fiddly-I-O. Go. Strumming on the old banjo. Strumming on the old banjo. Strumming on the old banjo. You really dying for it? Joe. That's it. That's how it goes, right? Greatest song never written. Greatest song ever written. Third greatest song ever written. Right? Bohemian Rhapsody, Rhapsody in Blue. I've been working on the railroad. That's the list. Poor Janice. She's like, I don't think I'm coming to class anymore. Amy, this is one of my favorite songs as a little kid. People love this song. I don't care who you are. I've had, back in the day when I taught this, I used to teach it pretty regularly in intro class, just because I taught you about tremolo. You could do tremolo 3 times in the class. It's very exciting. And I was amazed at all these people of a certain age were just into it. They were like all over it. And back in the day, I did not have the fee-fi fiddly-I-O thing on there. And I had one student sit down with her and her ukulele. She didn't play for Sour Apples. She sat down with note for note, figured out what fee-fi fiddly-I-O was, and came in and said, she had it all written out on tablet. Gary, I wrote out the fee-fi fiddly-I-O part, and here it is. And I'll be darned, I went through it, I looked at it, I was like, note for note, exactly what it was supposed to be. Spent hours trying to figure that out. And so people love this song. It makes no sense. None of it, it's just another one of these folk songs. It's like, someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, someone's in the kitchen, I know, oh, someone's in the kitchen, I know, strumming on an old banjo. What is going on there? Fee-fi fiddly-I-O, strumming on the old banjo. None of that, it makes no sense, but people love it, and so that's what's fun about it. Renee's down. Sandy's down. I remember this one on the Dinah. Oh, really? Dinah Shore. Nice. All right, so fun. We have time for the baritone version? We do. Okay, let's grab the baritone version and let's see what happens. By the way, guys, tonight is orchestra night. Remember, we got a snoot full of unpleasant jazz tunes to do. I'm just realizing at this moment that I never posted the baritone versions of the 3 new songs, so I'll get that done this afternoon. And yeah, so grab your. I've been working on the railroad baritone version. No, that's not it. I've been working on the railroad. I've been working on the railroad baritone version. Let's make this one go away. Delete. Okay. All right, I'm going to play the baritone version. Tough uke, baritone players, you do what you want. Melody or tough uke if you can. Ukulele players, your E chord. Remember, bar chord with your C shape. Okay, that's on 4. A chord is down here, or remember, you also have an A chord on 4 with your F shape. Okay, your F sharp 7 is, this is F7, right? F sharp 7, you slide up 1, add your pinky there. Okay, not exactly pleasant. Your B7 is a bar on 2 with your A7 shape in front of it, and your G sharp 7, right? You take a G7, slide it up 1, that's a G sharp 7. Don't play the top string, you'll be happy you didn't. Okay, those are your chords. Let's give it a try. This is our swan song. Okay, tough uke for baritones. Everybody else, make yourself happy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally works. Awesome. There's your if you need to when you're doing a railroad thing, comes up a lot. Here in Denver, you can take the railroad out to the airport now. Tomorrow we'll have a new arpeggiator. I just finished El Paso. For those of you guys who have never heard it, go to YouTube and listen to Marty Robbins sing El Paso. El Paso, Marty Robbins. His voice is like butter. It's absolutely beautiful. There's 10 verses in the song. It goes on forever. I finally got all the repeats to work correctly on my stupid piece of sheet music. It's really, really a lot of words and not too much song on it. So we'll have a little bit of fun with Marty Robbins doing El Paso. It's a newer song, more modern, feels a lot more modern. but not very many chords, and so you'll love that tomorrow. And so I want to try to get another arpeggio out. Your Tin Pan Alley song for the week was Down in the Valley, just so you know. Now, later this week, You Are My Sunshine. I'm going to bring in a harmonica song. I did not know this before I started messing with it on harmonica, Tinting tonight. From the Civil War, super crazy, sad, but super beautiful. Waiting desperately for somebody to do a decent rewrite of it. It's going to be, you take that melody and put on new words, and you'll have a hit. Tinting tonight. Then we got Red River Valley. Those of you, most of you guys know that song. It's super sappy. I love it. Tom Dooley, one of the dumbest songs ever written. We're going to do that one. It has this frustratingly awesome melody with these frustratingly stupid words. And so that's what we're doing this week. It should be fun. And remember, jazz music tonight. If you want to hurt your head and your fingers, we're ready for you tonight. That's 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're on Mountain Daylight Time now, so just make sure if you're not in the immediate neighborhood, that you double check what that means, that you're where you are. And I think that's what I know. I think that's it. Banjo players, you're welcome. and let's see, that's it. So where do we leave off? Renee was giving me an applause. Let's see, Pam, awesome, so fun. Pauline, almost everyone knows the song. It's extra special with the banjo. Everything's extra special with the banjo lately. Nice job, Pauline. Glad you're playing that. Linda says she'll be coming around the mountain. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. I've got She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain in the little booklet. This one, that's plenty, more than enough. She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. I think in that one we changed it from banjo to ukulele. Cindy, unpleasant jazz, never. Yeah, it's unpleasantly hard to play, but it's fun. Pam, the baritone sounds great. Thanks, Pam. Evelyn, good to see you. See you tonight. Ronnie, fun class. I'll see you tomorrow. Patricia, I'm gonna go set up a banjo for you. Cindy, what is the music? I don't know what's happening next week. I barely know what's happening tomorrow. So Cindy, I haven't figured it out yet. Next week. Let me take a look. I think I might be able to answer this. Let me see. I think I was planning on doing France, if I remember right, but I don't know for sure. I'm trying to get as much baritone. I guess you could request something, Cindy. I'm just going over on the ukulele baritone tab and trying to clean out as much of stuff that doesn't have baritones as I can. Give me just a second. What was I looking at? Scroll down. I need to finish a little bit of the Americana stuff, but that means I got to write God Save the Queen and Star Spangled Banner, and I don't know if I'll have time. France we almost have done anyway. Mexico. I think we'll do those Mexico tunes. I love all of those tunes, and so I may clean those up. We'll probably have to toss in a couple of others from somewhere else. And we'll have Music for Cows done. Stephen Foster I don't care about anymore. And then the spiritual songs. So those will probably go with the Americana stuff. So we will probably move on to the Mexico tunes is my thought, Cindy. But I don't know for sure. That's the one that I want. I like those songs the most of anything that we haven't gotten the baritones together for. So hopefully that's helpful. Pauline, thank you. Pam, super fun. Hoping to be here tonight. Good to see you, Pam. Lynn, good to see you, Lynn. Glad you're here. Carol, I love Marty Robbins. Yeah, go listen to Marty Robbins. We forget what a unbelievable voice that guy had. Really, it's a song that kind of goes on. It's typical dumb boy song, but it is really kind of fun to do. Nancy, are you going to do and Nancy, thanks for asking. A Shokin Farewell. I was going to do a Shokin Farewell. It does not fit on a ukulele. I was able to sort of get it onto a Loja ukulele, but it just doesn't fit. It's intended to use the entire fretboard on a violin, and we have no hope of getting it onto ukulele. I would have to cut it basically in the middle to drop the octave, and it doesn't. The way the melody works, I spent a little bit of time on it, Nancy, and it's just not going to work on ukulele. I can make anything fit on a ukulele, but it would result in some pretty drastic sacrifices in the overall song, and I wanted it to be on a ukulele real bad, and it just isn't going to work. So that's why I pulled it off the sheet. You may have peeked at the music when I was working on it. Just won't fit, Nancy. So sorry, Fran. I'll see you tonight, Fran. Elizabeth. That's right, Upper Guy, Elizabeth. You live down there. That's right, down there in beautiful Las Cruces. Red, see you tonight. See you tomorrow, Red. And Amy, thanks. Good to see you. Linda, see you in a few hours. Oh, yeah, 3 p.m. your time, right? 7 p.m. our time. Awesome. Pam, what is on the schedule for tonight? Just wanted to get the music ready. I think what I want to do tonight, Pam, is just start at the top and work our way down. We will probably, let me just peek and make sure that I'm not saying something crazy. Tonight, I think what I'd like to do, that was my first thought, was just work from top to bottom. Actually, we should start at the bottom and work our way up. That way, yeah. So let's start at the bottom. Wonderful World, Smile, My Funny Valentine, Moon River, Misty, La Vie en Rose, Harlem Nocturne. We won't get to, that way we get a couple of the newer songs in. We'll probably make it up to Misty maybe. So let's start at the bottom tonight, Pam, and we'll work our way up. Let's do that. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. No problem. Annie, good to see you. All right, guys, that'll be it. So, yeah, from tonight, we'll work Wonderful World, and we'll work our way backward alphabetically up the list tonight. So, thank you all for being here. I will see all of you, some of you tonight, and I will see the rest of you guys tomorrow. And off you go.